Join it quickly, then we'll start. Can you tell me if my... Yes, I think audio is okay. बहुत अच्छे. So what we are going to discuss in this session? What we are going to discuss? We will be discussing one very integral part of your preparation. And what is that? Mock test. Without mock test, trust me guys, that your preparation is not complete. It's not complete. So what is the importance? Why do you even need mock test? When should you take mock test? And how many, what should be your frequency? How many mock tests do you need to take? All these things we will be talking about. All these things we will be talking about in this session. Okay, all these things we will be talking about in this session. Okay, and then once you have taken the mock test, how can you analyze? How can you analyze your results, or how can you improve? If you are taking mock test, why are you taking mock test? So that you will be using that data, whatever you are getting after doing mock test, you will analyze what you have done in a particular test. Then you will use that feedback for your further preparation. So that is what you are going to do. Okay, that is what you are going to do. Okay, so we will be discussing everything in detail. So be with me for next around 30 minutes, and I'll tell you each and everything you require to know. You need to know about mock test. Okay, before we start the session, I'll give you some announcements. So guys, as you know, these sessions we take on YouTube, so that because you are not on the app, you know this, right? Very simply, because YouTube has so many restrictions, we cannot do many things. On app we have scholarship test, we have seminars, workshops, we have quizzes, mock tests, everything is already there. So if you are on the app, you get the direct access to all this information. But on YouTube we have to tell you all these things. So what you can do is you can go and download the app, and all these information, even my schedule, which is what, this is my schedule for next week, already on the app, scheduled already on the app, or my Telegram group. So you can join my Telegram group as well. Okay, so everything is happening on app. What you need to do, just download the app and be there, and you will have access to all this information. You will have access to all this information. Okay, chalo, bahut अच्छे. So as you know, this was the sessions for last week. Just now, this week, I have taken these, and in the coming week from tomorrow, I will be taking these sessions. Already schedule is updated on the app and my Telegram group. So that is the two things you need to be on. Okay, YouTube is, everything is there on YouTube, but not this. Okay, so this is upcoming week or this next week. I mean, it's not next week now, it's already, this week is there. Okay, chalo. So what you can do, you can just download the app. And you will have access to all this information. How can you download the app? You can scan this QR code, or you can just type in this link. Okay, you can just type in this link. Okay, and guys, so these sessions I bring to anyone who has done their, like who want revision, who want practice questions, who have done 60-70%, 50-60% of their syllabus. But still, if you are struggling to start, if you are thinking, sir, what to do, how to do, when to do, so many questions are there, you have no direction, then you can join Vision Gate 2024. It's Gate and ESE both. Okay, so whatever you are focusing, if you are focusing Gate or ESE, it does not matter, because we are covering each and everything for Gate and ESE. Okay, so you can contact BYJU'S Exam Prep Counselor for this batch. When are the new batches starting, what is going on, what is covered, how will I be able to cover everything? You can ask them, or you can ask us in the Telegram group. I'll share the link for Telegram group. Okay, so it is a very structured course. You do not have to think about anything. I mean, this course will be designed in such a way that you will cover everything in entire syllabus in time. You will have time for revision. Right now, daily 4 classes are going on, but then we will increase the classes. Daily 4 hours of classes, basically 2 subjects. Okay, so what is there? What is there in this vision course. So you have live classes, then you will have access to recorded lectures. For example, if you miss your classes, you will have access to recorded lectures. You will have study material, practice quizzes, mock test. And today we'll be talking about mock test because it is the integral part of your GATE preparation journey. Without mock test, your preparation is not finished. It's not complete. So many things goes through your mind when you go through the exam. So you need to simulate your mind. You need to adapt to that exam environment. And that is what mock test does. Okay. So we'll be talking about that. Again, guys, how can you download? These classes are also on app. So you will have to download the app. You will have to download the app. You can download by either scanning this QR code or just type in this link. Okay. Chalo. So guys, as I am telling you, there are Telegram groups, and here we are building a community just for you. You see, 4,000 people just like you, targeting GATE and ESE 2024. Same aim, same motivation, everything. So this is a group that you need to be in. This is the group that you need to be a part of. And all the BYJU'S exam prep mechanical faculties are there. So you can ask them for any help. How can you join this group? By either scan this QR code or just search for this group. And if you want to connect with me directly, then you can join Mechanical by Vipin Yadav. You can see my photo there and join the group. Okay. And guys, or you can scan this QR code. ठीक है? चलो. So as I said, so many things are going on the app. On 27th of September, Richa ma'am is coming up with a 120 days preparation strategy for GATE 2024. So do not miss this session. And also today we had this scholarship test. If you have not attempted till now, then go for it. It is live till 9 p.m. Okay. So if you want to join Vision batches, go for this scholarship test. You can get up to 90% of scholarship. And the details are given in the description, in the link. Okay. Below the video, you can see the description of the video. Links are provided there. So you can directly join. Again, it is already on the app, guys. I am telling you, download the app. It's everything is on the app. Okay, chalo. Now, without delay, let's start our session with a brief introduction about me. So, I have 6+ years of teaching experience. I have done my MTech from IIT Kharagpur. I have done my MSc from. I have around 3.5 years of industry and research experience. My area of expertise is basic and applied thermodynamics and heat transfer. So start करते हैं session. Yes, करें start. Let's start the session. चलो. Mock test. Why, what, when, everything we will be discussing. So first of all, why you need to take mock test? As I said, it is an essential component. For your GATE preparation. Without mock test, your GATE preparation or any competitive exam preparation is not done. It is not completed. Now, how does that help you? So it helps you simulate your exam. Whatever emotions you go through, whatever emotions your mind goes through during the exam, same emotions are, your mind goes through during the mock test. You fix your time, you fix your questions, you completely set the environment at exam. You will not leave the room, you will not take a break in those 3 hours. So you have to simulate that exam environment and you become familiar with the exam environment. Then they help you evaluate your knowledge. You are doing so many things, you are studying so many subjects, but what is there on the plate? What is there in your mind? Are you able to attempt the questions or not? That is what you gain after taking a mock test. And then once you have taken a mock test, you have to analyze. Just taking mock test is not good. You have to analyze that what is your strength and weakness. Which topic are you lacking in? Which topic are you having difficulty solving questions on? And once you analyze and identify your strength and weakness, you have to work on them. Now we will be discussing everything. All these things we will be discussing. But this is why mock test is required. They help you reduce the pressure, reduce the stress that your mind goes through during the exam. Okay, chalo. So the first thing that we are going to discuss is what is the role of the mock test. What is the role of the mock test in your preparation journey? And then second, we are going to discuss how to analyze your mock test. Once you have taken a mock test, how you are going to analyze. And then we will be talking about the optimal frequency of mock test. How many mock tests you need to take? After what should be the time interval between two mock tests? So all these things we will be talking about. Okay, chalo. Let's go with the first one. And then we will talk about second one and then third one. Okay, chalo. So, what is the role of mock test? So, first is this is the most important basically, that you get realistic simulation. In your exam, your mind goes through so many emotions, so much pressure. Okay, so you need to make familiar with that environment. You need to train your mind to that environment so that it will not panic during the exam. It will have much control. Your mind will have much control over that situation, over that exam period. So you simulate the complete exam environment. Set your time. Okay, do not take a break. Take complete paper. Solve it within that 3 hours. If you are not able to do that, leave it. That is what mock test means. It's not that you are keep doing it after 3 hours. If you are not able to do the mock test or all the questions in 3 hours, then realize that what section took more time, and then work on that. But if you are not able to do something in that 3 hours, that means that you have given some extra time to some particular topic. So analyze. If you do not stop, then you will not analyze. So you have to stop and then leave whatever is left. Then you go back and analyze that, okay, this section took more time, that is why I was not able to. So work on that section. So first thing is you have a realistic simulation of the exam environment. And second is, as I said, time management. As I said, once some questions are left, you go back and analyze what topics took more time. That means you allotted more time to a particular topic. That's why in the end you will not get enough time to solve other questions. So what is that topic? What are the difficulties that you are facing? Why it took more time? So by doing this time management, you will be able to distribute proper time for each subject, for each section. Okay, so it helps you with your time management. Then once you identify that which topics are taking more time, that means they are your weaknesses. Also, you will be able to identify your strength. So strength is something that will give you qualifying marks. So look, there are few topics that everyone knows and they are good for everyone. Everyone knows them perfectly. Those topics are not going to bring you in top 500 or even top 1000. Everyone knows them. You have to work on difficult topics. So for that, you need to identify your weakness. So you identify your weakness, which topics are taking more time. Why they are taking? Are they numerical topics? I mean, are you taking more time in question solving or theory? Or what is the issue? What is the issue that you need to identify? And then once you start solving questions, once you start solving mock test, it will build confidence in you that yes, you are able to attempt 90% of the paper in 3 hours. Then it will increase 90, 95, 100, and sometime you will be able to finish everything within 3 hours. Maybe sometimes you will leave with time. So it will bring confidence in you. It will bring confidence in you. Okay. And finally, the most important thing is that it will reduce your stress during the exam. It will reduce your stress because your mind is in so much pressure during the exam. It is in panic mode. So you need to train your mind for that pressure, for that stress, exam stress. In 3 hours, you see, you have just 3 hours. Whatever level of preparation you have done perfectly well in your preparation. But if somehow your mind has flipped in those 3 hours, then whatever preparation you have done in last 1 year, you will not be able to give your 100%. So why to take risk in those 3 hours? Train your mind. Even if, for example, you are just going to exam in the morning and something happened on the road in between and your mind just, flicked. Now you are not in a good mood. Maybe you have heard some bad news. Maybe you have seen some accident. I don't know. I mean, these things I should not say. But basically, you have seen something or your mind has gone through some different emotion. Now, you have to perform in those 3 hours, but your mind is not working properly for some time. It takes some time to adapt to the situation. So you need to prepare yourself for that stage. That if whatever situation is happening, you are already prepared for the exam. You have already simulated that environment. Maybe today I am taking a mock test, my mind is not working properly. I am trained for this. Okay, so train yourself for that. Good evening, Sakuni. Okay, so train yourself for this. So these are the role of mock test. This is how they are going to help you in mock test. Now, how are you going to analyze your mock test result? How are you going to analyze your mock test? So once you have taken a mock test, first of all, you have to check how you are doing overall. What is your score? And then you have to compare is that what you want. For example, you want to go into IOCL, you want to go into SPCL, or you want to go into IISc, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Madras, wherever. And you know what is the cutoff. You know that you need these many marks to get into that PSU or to get into that IIT. Are you getting that kind of marks or not? Or maybe you have a different target for yourself. That I want 60 marks. At this stage, I have prepared 5 subjects and I want 60 marks. I mean, I have prepared some more subjects as well, but 60 marks is more than enough at this stage. For example, you are taking a mock test in September. Then, okay, I have prepared 6-7 subjects. I just want 50-60 marks. It's okay. So, you need to train you need to analyze, you need to compare your qualifying mark, your marks with your set target. Whatever target you have set, you have to compare, are you getting those many marks or not in the overall way. Then you will go sectional analysis. For example, there is maths and aptitude and then there is technical. In technical also there are different sections that you can see. There is production section, there is thermal section, there is design section. So you have to identify that sectional wise how you are doing. Production is good for you, yes or no. Thermal is good for you, yes or no. Maths and aptitude is good for you, yes or no. If they are good, then bring them to perfection. If they are not good, if these are, for example, thermal is not good, for example. Although if I have taught you, of course it will be good. But anyway, see, for example, thermal is not good. So then bring thermal to the good stage. And the subjects, for example, production is very good for you. So take them one step ahead. Take them to perfection. Okay. So what do you do? Sectional analysis. See that how you are doing in a particular section. Identify your strong subjects, your weak subjects. Okay. And then question type performance, numerical answer type, MSQs and MCQs. and then conceptual questions, subject-wise questions, where now you have to look. You are, first of all, you are seeing that problem with from above. Then you are going deep in that. You are breaking that problem slightly, and then you are pinpointing that this is the mistake. This is where I am going wrong. This is where it took more time. So now you are trying to pinpoint your problem. You are going deep into the problem. Okay. So question wise analysis you need to do. And whatever problem you have seen, okay, I was not able to do this question because of certain problem. I did not remember the formula, or I mistook some other formula, I mistook some other concept. Maybe I missed one particular concept when I was studying theory, or I did a calculation mistake. I am not able to work with virtual calculator properly. So you need to identify what is the problem exactly. Calculation mistake was there, conceptual mistake was there, logical mistake was there, what subject mistake was there, virtual calculator problem was there, what was the issue. You have to identify and to work on that. And then you have to work on your time. Once you have identified that problem, then you have to see that, okay, this took me more time. How can I reduce time? How can I reduce time for this particular topic? Okay, so subject wise, section wise, you have to identify कि this section is has this much of weightage. For example, production has the maximum weightage, so ठीक है, that section is taking more time, it's fine. But for example, RAC question you are taking like 5 minutes, no, not going to work. Okay, so you have to do time management every time. Look, taking mock test is not important. I mean, it is important, but just taking mock test is not important. You have to analyze. Analysis is more important. Analysis is more important than just taking mock test. You have to analyze how you are doing exactly, what is the issue, and then just analysis is also not important. You have done analysis, then you have to work on that feedback. You have to work on that analysis. Okay, so then, as I said, you have to review those mistakes. You have to review those mistakes. Whatever mistakes you have made, go to that problem. See why did I do this mistake? What can I do so that this mistake will not be repeated? Update your short notes. Review your concept from a book. Try to revise your formulas. Whatever you need to do. But that mistake should not be repeated again. Mistake is not the mistake when it has happened the first time. That is not a mistake. But if you keep doing it, then it is a mistake. So you should not repeat it again. Otherwise, there is no use of all this process if you are repeating your mistake. You have taken mock test, you have done analysis. You know your weak points. Still, if you keep repeating your weak points, then Bhagwan bhi aapka bhala nahi kar sakta. Then even he can't help you. ठीक है ना? तो it is only going to work when you work on your mistakes. Okay, and then once you have identified those mistakes, you have to work on them. So that is feedback implementation. Once you have gotten the feedback from your mock test, from your analysis, then implement that feedback. Update your short notes. Revise the formula as I am saying. Okay, chalo. And then what should be the optimal frequency of your mock test? Optimal frequency of your mock test. What is the right time to take? How many mock tests do you need? So, for example, if you are starting early, you should start early. Always you should start early. You should start taking mock tests from September, October. But I would recommend do not take many mock tests at this point of time. Otherwise, you will have saturation. Saturation is not good. Your saturation should come in Jan end. In fact, the perfect timing of saturation or the peak, the perfect time of peak is 1 day before the exam. That should be there. Okay. So you need to take a mock test very in advance. Once you have taken 1 or 2 mock tests, then your preparation strategy will keep updating based upon the results, the analysis of your mock test. Okay. Now, as I said in the initial stage, do not take more, maybe just take 1 or 2 mock tests in 1 month, not more than that. So, for example, 2 mock tests you have taken in October, 2 you have taken in November, 2 you have taken in December. In January, you have to take at least 6 to 7 mock tests. At least 6 mock tests you need to take. Okay. So, abhi do not overdo it. Do not overdo it. So, in the beginning, take 1 or 2 mock tests. For example, in October is almost there. So, just do 1 or 2 mock tests in the month. That's all, not more than that. It's again, I am saying that taking just mock test is not enough. Unless you are not working on the analysis, unless you are not working on the feedback. For example, you have taken 10 mock tests in October, but you are not analyzing them, then there is no point. You are not working on the feedback, there is no point. So, analysis of your mock test is more important. Give more time for the analysis. Take your complete day for mock test. 3 hours of mock test, then proper analysis, feedback, and then implementation. Update your notes, whatever you want to do. Work on your formula, revise your concept, take a book and try to read it. So, I would say at least just 1 or 2 mock tests in a month. Then, slowly you increase the frequency. Maybe in December, take 3 mock tests. In Jan, in the first 15 days, take 2 mock tests. In the last 15 days, take 3 or 4 mock tests. Okay. So, in the last 2 to 3 months, aim for 1 mock test per week or even more frequently if time permits. Okay. Okay. Now, as I said, avoid overexertion or overdoing the mock test basically. Because again, if you, for example, you have done 10 mock tests, 15 mock tests till December. In Jan, you will not feel like doing mock test because you have already done all the mock tests. But that is the worst thing that you can do. Let me tell you. Because whatever you have done in last 3-4 months, I mean, whatever now you are doing, you will not remember it unless you revise in Jan. So, the right time to take mock test is just before the exam. Not the day before the exam, basically 15-20 days before the exam. That is the best time. And I would recommend take in the last 15 days, try to take at least 6 to 7 mock tests. 5 is minimum. Every alternate day you need to take mock test. Analyze. Okay. So, do not overdo it. Do not overdo it. And in the last week, I would say reduce the number of mock tests. That is what I am saying. Do not take a mock test just before the exam. Why? Because sometimes, for example, you are tomorrow or day after I have my exam and I am taking a mock test today. And somehow I am not able to perform well in that mock test. Then my confidence level will go down. That is not good. It is just a situational thing. Maybe that day you were not feeling well. Maybe your mind was engaged in something else. Something happened. I don't know what. But only just one exam cannot determine. Just one mock test cannot determine how your exam is going to go. We have already taken 10 mock tests earlier. They were good. So why should this matter? Okay. So, but I would not recommend that to take mock tests in the last week, because if you are taking mock test just before the exam, sometimes if it doesn't go good, your confidence will go low. And if your confidence is not going low, then it's not good. It's not good. Okay. So, use your last week for light revision, formula revision, conceptual revision, or your short notes revision basically. Eat healthy, start some exercise, basically take care of yourself. And just before the exam, that night before the exam, guys, take a good night's sleep. You will not believe how important that is. A lot of people keep, studying the whole night before the exam. They even take their notes and all to the exam center. Trust me, guys. You may think that is working for you, but trust me, just give it one chance. Just sleep before the exam and go. You see the magic happening in the exam center. You will be able to remember things that you didn't even know that you remember. You will be able to extract very filtered information from your mind. So please sleep. Take a good sleep before your exam. One night before your exam. Okay. So I hope that you understood all these points. So mock tests are now not just practice tests. They are not just tests. They are basically you are self-evaluating yourself. And when you are self-evaluating, you are using that information to improve your weak areas. You are going towards perfection in your good areas. And that is going to help you to come in that top 500 rankers. Okay. So do regular practice, take regular mock test, analyze your mock test, implement your feedback, and then repeat. Keep doing this. And you will feel the difference. You will feel that confidence difference in you. Okay. Chalo. So guys, I hope that you are enjoying your GATE preparation journey. And we bring to you on every Saturday and Sunday something exciting. On Sundays, we have Sunday Ka Funda, something experimental. We try to mix experiments and theories. And on Super Saturday, we bring biographies of some, legends in the scientific community. So I hope that you are watching these videos. If you are not watching, go to the playlist Sunday Ka Funda and Super Saturday and watch these sessions. Whenever you feel low, you go to the YouTube channel and watch this. And if you have not subscribed our channel, subscribe the channel. Okay? So I hope that this session has benefited you. And you are going to take mock test, analyze your performance and your rank. You will have significant improvement in your rank. I would hope you will get in top 100 basically. Okay, chalo. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this session and this helped you understand the intricacies and understand the importance and strategies of mock test for your GATE 2024 preparation. Okay, chalo. I'll see you soon in the next session. Thank you very much. Bye.